We're social animals that can't live alone. But you can live pretty well by yourself. I tell you, instead of feeling alone in a group, it's better to have real solitude all by yourself.
Hello, man. What's up, man? My name's Sean, and today we're gonna talk about Amendment 16. Amendment 16 passed by the Congress July 2nd, 1909, ratified February 3rd, 1913. The 16th Amendment changed a portion of Article 1, Section 9. Seemed like a pretty big change if I tell you myself. Amendment 16 states, the Congress shall have power to lay and collect taxes on incomes from whatever sources derived without apportionment among the several states and without regard to any consensus or enumerations. If y'all didn't hear, the key word was taxes on income. So, the laws with this is the taxing of income or income tax. So what I'm finna do is, I'm finna tell y'all the history. I'm finna tell you if it's a good idea or not. I'm finna predict what the U.S. would be like without this. Pretty interesting. And I'm gonna interpret this to myself. So, during the Civil War, Congress passed the Revenue Act of 1861, which included a tax on personal incomes to help pay war expenses. The tax was repealed 10 years later. However, in 1894, Congress enacted a flat-rate federal income tax, which was ruled unconstitutional the following year by the U.S. Supreme Court because it was a direct tax, not apportioned according to the population of each state. It says, the 16th Amendment removed this objection by allowing the federal government to tax income of individuals without regard to the population of each state. Seems pretty interesting. I mean, but like, in a way, the 16th Amendment was actually a good idea because it helps us keep an army, man. It helps us build real. Sorry, I'm tongue twisted. It helps us build roads and bridges, enforces laws, and carries out other important duties. It also divides taxes on houses, properties, and other taxes among the state. It seems like this income tax has so much stuff to do. Keeps us an army, build roads and bridges, enforce votes. That's one of the biggest things ever. Enforcement of law, man. What we see every day, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much crime around. Enforcement of laws is really starting to be more important. But it said the vast taxes on houses and properties. I wonder how that worked, you know what I'm saying? But without this amendment, we wouldn't have good roads to drive on. Our buildings would be totally ruined, defected, and discreet. Bridges and the beautiful towers wouldn't have been created. The army, military, our only protection, well, not our only protection, but our protection to keep us safe day and night would not exist. Probably not. It can be argued. I completely believe that they shouldn't have as much power as they have, speaking about the military, but, you know, we do need them as protection, and that's where the 16th Amendment comes to play. We also need, you know, the enforcement of laws because of so much that's going on now. Now, I would say, like, enforcement of, like, criminal law, not just, like, enforcement, like, you know, trying to tax everybody on they foods and what they buying, you know what I'm saying? That's just being greedy, man. Now, you just enforcing people for no reason. Me as a black man, I already been incriminated so many times. Well, thought of an animal, but my people go through a lot every day. And I like to say, as someone who goes to school and work, I'm glad to even be a civilian. I feel as though my school building wouldn't exist, or my work building wouldn't exist. I'm so used to what I see every day that without that beauty and eye-catching environment I live in and see every day, I just can't see anything different, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but being as like someone who's artistic, I can try to vision what it will be like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can try to vision what it can be like, even if you don't got, artistic powers, you know what I'm saying? Or an artistic, thought process. That's just how we humans are. We got a strong brain, you know what I'm saying? But I feel safe to say that pertaining to this amendment, that the most important thing was enforcement of laws and keeping an army. I feel as though it was a good call. Now, me personally, what this amendment does for me is, I don't know. See, this amendment is so it's straightforward, but it also just provides I like to say for this amendment, it just provides, safety for me. Because bridges and roads, you know what I'm saying? We need those. There's some places without bridges and roads. There's some places who don't even have an army. There's some places who can't even enforce the laws because it's so hectic. And not to talk down on those places, it's just that it's not right for those people to even be living in those places, and it's so dangerous for everybody. So I feel as though the U.S. is actually pretty helpful with that. But I'm just speaking on my mind now. I think income tax is just, the government way of just putting together a whole bunch of money and just trying to give us what they believe we need, and I think that's completely right, you know what I'm saying? So, what else would the government have got the money, that's what I've been thinking. I'm not really one to be thought about, income tax, but this amendment sure really opened my eyes to what's going on around, with income tax and how to think about it. Cause at first, when I heard income tax, I was like, that don't sound right to me. So, I just gave y'all, the rundown, the history, and I just like to say that this was a good call. This is a good idea. I feel as though the government thinks and believes that they know what they're doing right. I won't say that I'm just gonna completely blindly follow it, but I see it as though, it protects me every day since I grew up, seeing this stuff every day. So that's all I gotta say for today, guys. Catch me soon on my podcast. I will be doing more, and thank y'all. Peace out.